Good morning. You are welcome to another edition of this program, The Nigerian Investor. Last week on our maiden edition, we introduced you to the content that investors need to look up to on a weekly basis on this program. On this edition, we shall be talking to you about the outcome of the ETI stakeholder meeting, which was held on the 3rd of March in Lome, Togo, as well as matter arising afterwards. As we all know that the 51 action plan developed by the board was approved at the AGM, implementation process has commenced, and as events unfold in subsequent programs, each step taken will continue to be brought to your notice. Let me intimate you with a few of the resolutions that was passed before we go further on this program. 1. Resolution to amend the company's article. Under the new Article of Association, ETI shall not undertake any acquisition, merger, or disposal of the company's assets whose value is equal to or above 20% of the book value of the company without approval of the simple majority of the shareholders present in the meeting. With this, it simply means minority shareholders can now, to some extent, have a say, and they are well protected with the new order. Also, is the issue of resolution to authorize the board to raise additional capital, which was actually jettisoned. It was not passed. So this simply gives minority shareholders also opportunity to partake in the capital raising of the firm and to at least have a say before such resolution can go forward in the nearest future. That's all we have for you on the Investors Today segment of this program. On our market news and update segment, we want to bring to your notice that AICO Capital, a subsidiary of AICO Insurance PLC, has gotten approval based on the offer document that is submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commission to go ahead with its initial public offer. AICO Capital plans to launch the AICO Money Market Fund through this initial public offer. Upon receiving the final approval from SEC for the offer to go public, we will get to notify you on this program. Also, on our news and market update, upcoming AGMs in the market are Senate Bank on the 2nd of April 2014, Transcorp PLC on the 31st of March 2014, Universal Insurance and Union Home REIT on the 27th of March 2014, and GSK Nigeria on the 11th of June 2014. The board of directors of the following company are expected to meet soon, and they are Lafarge Valco PLC on the 18th of March 2014, Skybank PLC on the 25th of March 2014. Both boards are expected to meet in order to discuss dividend payable to shareholders as well as approving the company's audited 2013 account. Also on news and market updates, Transnational Corporation of Nigeria PLC Board of Directors, which met on the 7th of March 2014, has notified the extent of the resolution of the board in relation to the following: approval of the 2013 audited accounts, dividends recommendation to shareholders, which is expected to be approved at the AGM, the date of the annual general meeting, as well as closure date of the dividend, which is fixed for 10th of March 2014. Afromedia PLC notified the exchange also of changes in board, with the following 4 people appointed. 1. Mr. Edo Williamade as the chairman of the board, Mr. NSCAB as a director, Mr. Victor Ogenwoyin as a director, and also Mr. Ibrahim Ishiaku as a director in the company. Welcome to the share support segment of the Nigerian Investor. On the share support segment, today we want to bring to your notice and share with you the experience of an investor who has been denied access to her account. She opened an account with Core Trust and Investment through a sub-broker known as Mega Assets. On various occasions, they claimed to have issued a mandate that they should sell, but the stockbroking firm has been turning down the mandate due to the sense that the sub-broker is nowhere to be found. Now, Ms. Sinoma, if you are watching, I got your complaint, which we filed through our portal. All that is requested of you now is to get to us documents in relation to your account opening, as well as documents showing that you truly have shares domiciled in your account with this stockbroking house, and we will take this matter up from there. Should you have any share-related issue in relation to the experience we just shared, get in touch with us via our official email address sss@proshareng.com or visit www.theanalystng.com/share-support and file a complaint, and we'll be glad to take up your case, just as we are about to do concerning the case of misnomer. On the watchdog segment, we want to share with you an update from Exchange in relation to the demutualization process. The Exchange has sent out invitation for expression of interest for the financial advisory service towards the demutualization of the Exchange. This is just in furtherance of the effort of the Exchange to commence the demutualization proper. As events continue to unfold concerning the demutualization of the Exchange, we will get to notify you and update you more on latest development on this. Also, the Securities and Exchange Commission was given an award as the most ethically responsible federal commission in 2012-2013, while the DG was also recognized with an honor as the Woman of Conscience. Welcome to the Market Personalities segment on this program. On Market Personality, we met with the National Coordinator of Independent Shareholders Association of Nigeria in person of Sir Nwosu. He shared with us his view, opinion, as well as expectation concerning the EGM, the ETI AGM that was held on the 3rd of March. Let's get to hear from him. We want to hear your view concerning the resolutions passed at the EGM held in Lome, Togo on the 3rd of March. Some of the resolutions passed include the amendment of the company's article of association, which state that the board requires simple majority to undertake acquisition, merger, or any disposal of the bank's assets that amounts to around 20% of the book value. Sir, with all these resolutions and latest development, do you think minority shareholders will be well protected this time around, looking at the corporate governance issues that just happened within the bank?
Thank you very much. Now, the first thing I would like you to understand is that the minority shareholders went there to oppose those resolutions that will not be of benefit to them, and it succeeded. It then means that minority shareholders will continue to command respect there. But the fact of the case is that, like the old adage which says, minority will be heard, but majority will have its way. So that exists in every aspect of capitalism in this planet. Now, the issue of the resolution passed, we saw that that resolution will not have any serious impact on minority shareholders. And you also discovered, because you actually shortlisted those things that were done there, you agree with me that the resolution on increasing the capital base was jettisoned because that resolution will not be helpful to minority shareholders. And not only the minority shareholders, that resolution will also affect majority shareholders because it will water down the expectation of high benefit from their shares. The more we continue to increase, they will have a volume of equity to be serviced. And it will not help when we continue to pay in little cents, 1-digit cents. It doesn't really help. And therefore, the majority supported the minority in jettisoning that resolution. And you also agree with me that the resolution on interim board was withdrawn because it's not going to serve any purpose. If we are going to have an AGM in June, we went there in March, why are you setting up interim board that will give absolute power to the managing director, making him a sole administrator in a Pan-African bank? It wasn't necessary. And we complained about it, and it was withdrawn. So it was a package. That item 29 of the resolution was a package, which of course was jettisoned in the interest of the business.
Sir, but if I may ask, looking at the allegations against the reinstated executive director in charge of risk in person of Mrs. Dorego, you know, she was accused of certificate forgery and stuff like that. Do you think it's a step in the right direction to reinstate her despite the allegation against her?
Well, the point again is that, take for instance what has happened with our own Lamido, Sanusi Lamido, the man we nicknamed Emir of Central Bank. Now, he had an issue to clear. He did not bother to address those issues. He came to blow whistle on what he feels Nigerians will want to hear about. And he took it on the political angle to inform the dissenting governors of the ruling party, and they blew it out of proportion. And that was what Nigerians were holding on to. So when the professional and ethical thing was being addressed by the government, Nigerians say, oh, it's a cover-up. It's a cover-up. If you take it from that angle, the woman blew a whistle within them there. But those that it favored feels that the best way to fight back is to bring out certain things about her, which of course they have not been able to prove till today. But in her own case, the corporate governance report proved her right about what she was aiming at. And when you also take it from the angle that the chairman then and the managing director move his bonus to 1.5 as against 1.2 or 1.1 or $1 million. It shows that they were only blowing whistle to cover up the aspect of Ms. Dorego. Okay. So what is needed now that they have obeyed the regulators by reinstating her, is to come up with a proper investigation to really find out whether she had a certificate racketeering or anything. From there, a proper procedure will be taken to look into that, while at the same time, her own case had been proved. And that was why we asked for her reinstatement, which she has been reinstated.
Thank you for joining us on this edition of the Nigerian Investor. Next week, we shall be talking about the launch of the Meritrade portal and app. Until we come your way next week, I remain your anchor, Kiaribe Saheed. Bye for now.